Hello, everybody. How are you? Well, what do you think of that new start then? It's a bit different. Yes, lots of you there already. I was just a quick look at the old chat, all saying, repeat. The owner's going to tell me exactly who's here. She's panicking and going to the keyboard and going, oh, B word, oh, F word, oh, vodka. Hi, Doc. Richard, Robert, Ruben, Stace, Eva, Bobby, Anna Banana, hi. Richard, Zombie, Tommy, Wayne, Nick, Steve, Mike, Maggie, Robert, good Lord, Herb, hi Ian, hi, I think that's it, and John, and hello, the lovely Leona Banana that's in my ear. Yes, Anna and Leona have new titles. They are both Anna and Leona Bananas because Leona helps me out with the show and is Chief Executive Banana, and Anna is a new member. So thank you very much. She's a new member of the Banana Bunch. So thank you very much, Anna, for your support. It's great. Keep an eye out for a little secret video being uploaded tomorrow, especially for members. Yes. Hello, everybody. You're all very welcome back to Temple Boy Turn-ins. Yeah, so I've put that new little thing at the beginning, and there's a new little thing at the end, just to kind of round it off a bit. It's kind of helps me with editing it down to a shorter kind of video later on. I think what I'm going to do is maybe do a talk over type thing for these as well, depending on how well they go. If they're a load of rubbish, I'll just take them down. So what we're going to do this evening is I have a whole bunch of blanks that were kindly sent me, Mr. Wayne Big Feeties. Thank you very much, Wayne. And they're all, I'll give you a rough measurement of how big they are. I'm burping a lot. I just gulped a big gulp of Coke. They are 2 inches square by, well, they're different lengths, but in and around 9 and 10 inches long. And they're all different kinds of exotic woods. And they're from Dowman, UK, which is a great company if you want your blanks. And this is Newtonia. I have some, are you ready for this? Malamanama. Malamana. Do, 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 do. I have malamana. Do, 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 do. I have some malamanamana. Do, 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 do. So there's going to be bad singing. And I have some masasa. And masasa. I have some panga panga. I have another piece of panga panga, which is darker. It's cool. So they're all kind of, I have some umbilo and some wild mango, and I have a few other bits and pieces there. So all different kinds of exotic woods, but they're an awkward shape. You could do a goblet maybe, but they'd be disproportionate. You can do miniature stuff, which would be fine, but just with them sizes, they're a bit awkward. So you can make some nice boxes and stuff like that with them. But what I want to do is I want to have a go at doing some art forms. There's a whole lot of artists out there that do all these kind of pierced hollow forms, art forms with nice fancy stems and all that kind of stuff. So I want to have a go at maybe a miniature range of those with these. So we're going to do that. And we're just going to have some fun. So Okay. Hi, Christine, Michael, Doug, and I think I already said hello to Dark, but hi, Dark. Thanks for joining. Camera issues, very laggy. Okay. If I'm laggy, I might get out of sync. Ooh. Okay. Right. Is everybody I'll just make sure that everybody's having issues. If everybody's having issues, then I will get rid of a couple of the cameras that I have not cameras, but setups that I have here, because they might be drawing from the laptop. If that's the case, it's very easy. I can just clear the screens and I can go with the other screens that I have. It's not a problem. So if, okay, right, let me see if I can do in this. Okay, clear. Okay, 1 second. Clear. 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 Now, there is really stormy weather here too. We've got a storm coming in. If I showed you out the window, you would see big, dark, dirty clouds. So we have got a storm coming in. So that could be playing part 2. But we'll see how we get on. See, has that improved it at all? And we'll go from there. I will also okay, so that better. All right, yeah. It was I had too many pages open. It's a little better. All right, we'll go with what we've got, and then we'll see how it goes. That's all we can do, isn't it? Let's flip over to that camera so that I can put this camera in the position I want it, so it doesn't make you dizzy sick. And then we can hit it there, and it should be above the lathe. But it only bloody worked. Okay, well, let me know if it's annoying. Keep me posted, and I'll see if I can fix it. But like I say, I've not changed anything with the setup. The only thing I did have there was a couple more pages open than I normally would, and that can suck the life out of the computer. It also did a stupid update today as well, so hopefully Windows hasn't screwed my laptop up. I can also get rid of... Hi Carol, hi Paul, and hi Manic Maker. You're all very welcome. Bear with me while I'm just doing stuff with cameras and stuff so that it's Gene. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Doug's sticker is on the wall somewhere. Where is Doug's sticker? I have got Doug's sticker somewhere. Don't know where it is. It's up there somewhere. I've got 3 sticker walls, so right, let's do something anyway. So we're going to put a piece of, what should we go with? Let's go with a bit of panga. Panga on the lathe. Where's me pencil? I don't know where I put it. It's over here. I got a pen instead. Told you there'd be bad singing, didn't I? Now, the only thing that we've lost now is a couple of cameras, but I can add those to the ones that we have open now, so I can swap them around. It's not a problem. But it's better off reducing the cameras and having a bit of a better stream than it lagging. Is it better now for everybody? or is it still pants? Okay, hard to judge on fixed point of lathe. Right you are. Let's put this between centers. So basically, we're going to be doing what I'm good at, and that's, what is it? Winging it, folks. We're going to have just a bit of fun and see, can we create some kind of art form. That's my big bald head you're all looking at. You're very welcome. All right, that's us. Change that for the big one. How is everybody anyway? All good? Oh, if anybody's not subscribed to Steve SK Crafts, go over and subscribe. I think he's only 1 or 2 off. He might have even hit it. I'm not sure. He's only 1 and 2 off of 2,000. Well done, Steve. So if anybody is not subscribed to SK Crafts, please go and do so. Let's round this off to start with and then decide what we're going to do with it. Okay. Panga's dusty stuff, so Steve's going to put his mask on. Be a paper one though, so it won't affect, or shouldn't affect, the way I speak too much. Might even stop me breathing in your ears. Hi Mike Lang, hi Damo, and hello Jappy. Jappy messaged me earlier and said that he's not going to be able to watch the live because he's got to get up for work and he's heading off to bed. So I just said I'd give Jappy a shout, and he says hello to everybody in the chat. So that's Chappy. No, Jappy. He's a nice chap, he is, Jappy. Right. Thanks, Wayne. I think as exotic woods go, most are, aren't they? Pretty dusty, and because they're from very hot countries and stuff. I don't know whether that has anything to do with it. Good Lord. It's very much like mahogany, the way it cuts. There we go, we're round anyway. Yappy. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm completely and utterly covered in panga. Hi, Linda. You're very welcome. Right, so my thinking in this is I want to do like a line of, it's going to be, I don't know how to explain it. This is going to be quite a large stem to the art form. So what I want to do is I want to put maybe like a sphere inside it, and then like a couple of inset coves and stuff like that. Just playing around. Now, I did have a picture here. Bear with me, folks. I just want to make sure that I have a picture. I do a line. Hi, Colin. A line of captive rings using a skew. Hi, Mick. Good Lord, there's a good few in today, isn't there? Thank you all very much for joining. Okay, so I have a picture up here that I want to do. I've been looking at a lot of Yvonne Arlott's work. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Yvonne, but she's a young wood turner, but she does some amazing art forms. So what I'm going to do is, to start with, I'm going to part this off and I'm going to make a bit of a really small sphere with this panga panga. And I hopefully want to hollow it out so that I can pierce it later on. We might not do that today, but I want to form a small sphere. So I'm going to cut this in half and then put it in the chuck. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, David. So just going to, well, go a little bit less than half out there. Yeah, I know that's there. I knocked it down earlier when I was setting up the camera. It's where I keep it, yeah. Thanks, Ruben. Okay. Hi, Rob CP, if I didn't say hello. And Robocop. Yeah, Robocop. That chisel that's on the floor down there is actually my spring it tool for hollowing spheres. So, okay, let's put the old chuckaroony in. Yeah, I might be needing it, but then I might just hollow this old school. We'll see. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for joining. Right, we're going to put the long end in here. It should just tighten straight down onto what we have. Hopefully the chuck will squeeze down on this and I haven't. Oh, yes. Yay. I didn't mess up yet. Yeah. There's plenty of time for messing up. Yep. Okay. There we go. God, I hate wearing a mask. We won't go there. bit of a controversial conversation, that. Right, we're gonna. It's not going to be a perfect sphere. It's going to be as good a sphere as I can do by eye. You know, it's this. This is a practice, a test piece to something that I want to get good at. So I'm only getting into, you know, art forms in the with the lathe. Hello, Simon. Spindle gouge. There we go. Okay. Do you know what I need to do? Is I need to size a piece of wood so that I can get my. that by that. Really need to find my pencil, wherever I put it. It's probably on the floor, filed under pencils. Right. And that measurement is... it's not the speed controller on the... No, I fixed the lathe, the mechanism in the lathe, but it's the capacitor, the starter capacitor that kick starts the motor. That is actually fried, so that's why I have to give it a whiz. A whiz. A whiz, a whiz, a whiz, a whiz, a wee. A whiz, a whiz. Oh, that's a little song I sing to my That's a little song I sing to my granddaughter. A whiz, a whiz, a whiz. It's a whiz, a whiz, a whiz. It's a whiz, a whiz, a whiz, a whiz, a wee. And then throw her up into the sky. It's great fun. Right. So this is going to be a miniature version of what I wanna do. Sorry, just I want to get camera for you so that you can see what I'm doing. What I wanna do. There you go. I haven't done a steer for ages. Oh, excuse me. I just burped in everyone's ear. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Who said that? Mike. Sorry to hear that, Mike. I have an urn video there, but it's the urn that I turned was for the young lady that asked. Well, yeah, she did. She asked me to do it before she passed away. But it's, I'm not sure that you'd learn much from it, to be honest with you. Oh, I wouldn't know about threading. No, sorry. Just want to get my parting tool down the side there so I know where I'm going to. Oh, brilliant. So she's not that young then. She looks young. I love what she does. She has a website. If you all want to just jump on and have a look when you get a chance at Yvonne's. I've mentioned her name in the description, so you can get her name there. Girls need to get me sharpened. It's getting sphere-like. Like I say, it's only got to be kind of pleasing to the eye. It's not like we're going to be rolling it around. Don't want to reduce this too much, because, like I said, I'm going to hollow it in a second. And I might even not make it a complete sphere. I might put a fancy on the bottom of it. A fancy. Do you know, I'm going to take this mask off. It's driving me mad. My glasses. my glasses are steaming up and I can't see anything. The proper mask that I have is way better than the paper one. The paper ones, you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying, which is probably a good thing. So I'm just kind of eyeing this up. I'm not going to use any templates. Or maybe I shouldn't have just done that. Oops. That actually sounded like you just murdered that Malteser. Oh, it's a crisp. Oh, I just dropped the camera, which is most annoying. Okay, so I've had to reduce the size of my sphere because I just took too much off of it. It might not be a sphere now. We might go with an egg. I don't know why I just did that cut. I had quite a nice sphere and then I went and did another cut for some strange, stupid reason. I wasn't concentrating. I blame the mask. That's what I do. The mask. No, it wasn't your fault, Yvonne. Not yet. That's it. I'm kind of happy with that. It's sphere-like. Reduce that down there. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'll do the overhead camera so you can see. I'll zoom it in a bit too for you folks. 1 second. Go. It's not too bad. Hi, who? Jen. Hi, Jen. Hello, how are you? Right, so it's sphere-like. I'm happy with that. It's a little bit smaller than I want. I had to take a little bit off of the width of it, but it's fine for what I want to do. So now I'm going to hollow it out. It's a lovely looking piece of wood. It really is pretty. Is that an inclusion? No, it's not. All right, so now I'm going to hollow it out, and I want to try and do as little hole as possible, and I want to hollow it quite thin. So there are a couple of ways of doing these spheres for piercing. I know a couple of guys actually cut them in half, sphere both cups, and then glue them back together again. Could have done that. I just didn't want a joint on this. I wanted it to be as seamless as possible. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? Is what I always forget that I can do with this lathe is I'm going to kick it out a little bit so that I'm not leaning over it. It's a feature of this lathe that I never do use for some reason. I always forget that I have swiveling headstock, which is a bit stupid, but there you go. Right. Fancy. Now, I know that camera's not right now for you, folks. Just bear with me. We're going to get cameras ready so you can see. Might have to just bear with me while I move this one out of my way. There we go. How's that? I can even drop that down a little bit for you, like that. Just like that. How's that? We'll go with that. Maybe a little bit more round so that I can reach it. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, jokey. I'm going to go with my 1/4 inch skew, as I always do to start with, just to get a little hole started, and then just make sure that my chuck is tight. And this is what I was saying in the live the other day. Someone asked me did they ask how to use the skew, or they were asking something about how to hollow and stop it from jumping out of the chuck. Now, I'll do this now and watch. I'll probably end up making it jump out of the chuck. So I basically drill a 1/4 inch hole into the center. And because I'm pushing towards the headstock, I'm not putting any force on the side of the piece of wood that I'm working on. So I'm not pulling it out of the chuck. I will be using the hopefully, if I can get it in there. Which way? Okay. See you, Wayne. See you, Wayne. Yeah, I know they were all out and about meeting up at the weekend, so there's a lot of tired heads out there. Now you notice I haven't sanded the outside yet. That's because I could have spent all the time sanding and getting it looking lovely on the outside, and then I go and mess this up and shoot it across the workshop, and that's just time wasted. I can sand it afterwards, after the hollowing, when I know that I'm actually winning. It is a kit. I tell you what, that is my most go-to tool, the skew, the little 1/4 inch skew. I absolutely love it. Everyone loves using a skew. So I'm really doing all this by feel, really. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera there, folks. Just slowly working out all the waste wood. Now you do get some vibration with this skew because it's so thin. Let me move this tailstock out the way. We're getting a good bit out of there. Switch it off and give it a blow. That's what she said. Okay. Let me get my torch in here for a look. Oh yeah, we've got a good lump of it taken out there. I'm not sure that I'm going to get my hope hollow in that little hole, but we'll give it a try. Bring it back a bit, bring it down a bit. We will. Could end up having an accident with it, but we'll give it a go. Now that vibration noise we're getting is because two reasons. I have a longer piece of stock coming from the chuck, so it'll vibrate through the chuck because it's going right down to a small spindle, so it'll all just vibrate to that. And I've also got the headstock twisted, so the full base of the headstock isn't supported by the bed of the lathe, so you're going to get more vibration through the headstock when you do that. Well, you do with this lathe anyway. I can't speak for everybody's lathe. Eva, you're making the owner chuckle in my ear. Yeah, it's a really annoying problem when it doesn't fit properly in the hole. You don't want to damage the edges. Oh, thank you, Banana Anna. All for the price of a cup of coffee per month. It's just the reason why I've done it is I'm actually going to be shutting down my Patreon page this week. I'm going to be closing it down, just getting in touch with a couple of patrons I have that have been awesome, but it's just too many pages, and I've got other stuff that's happening coming up in the future as well, so it's just going to be a lot to deal with. And just when it's all on the one forum, the membership thing is just great that YouTube's done it, because it means it's all on the one forum, so when you're uploading and doing stuff like that, you can just keep it there, and I can just throw up little videos and things for members, and then I can do private. Once I've got a couple more members, I can do little private lives as well for my members, and it'll be more personal. They can ask questions, and I can, actually. Thank you, Eva. Thanks so much. Eva Banana. Eva Banana. Thanks everybody for watching, by the way. It's great to have such a fantastic audience. Yeah. Now that was because I presented the tool completely wrong. These Simon Hope hollowers don't like going in straight. You have to have them at 45 degrees or they will punish you. And when you're in a really tight area like this, you have to be really careful. Yeah, think of me as your banana option instead of a big greasy burger. I'm your friendly banana, people. I'm good for your cholesterol. We can start a whole banana army. So if you want to become a member, it's very easy. If you come out of chat on whatever device you're using, and it's literally right next to the subscribe button. It's a join. It says join, and you just click join, and then you decide what kind of member you want. There's 3 options there. My Simon Hope's just been filed on the floor. Oh, 1 second. Oh God, that's getting harder to do that as I get older. Yeah, so you just click join, and it takes you through the options, and then once you're a member, there's a video. You'll see a video that explains everything that I'm going to be doing for the members. Yes, all members will be given when they go. If they come to Maker Central, all members will be given a Forking Bananas T-shirt. Absolutely. Oh, that's very loud. That hurt my poor lovely ears. The other thing with the Simon Hope tool as well is they don't like being used on a push cut. Or I always do the pull cut with them. Right, I think that's as far as I can get in with that tool. I'm going to give it a psh, psh, and then a psh, psh. The compressor might kick on in a second, folks. Sorry about that. Because they do come on automatically, you know, Leona. I nearly called you Fiona. That would have been an instant hang up if I did that. Yeah, they switch on and off automatically. All right, so back here I'm hollowed out quite thin, but I can't get right in here with the Simon Hope, right into the. Now I could put my swan neck or gooseneck or whatever people want to call it, because they fight with me when I call it a gooseneck, a swan neck, or whatever. But I'm not going to. I'm going to try and do it with my skew. Well, not that I'm not going to. It's just I don't know where I put it. Actually, do you know what? I'll have a look down here in this here box, because it might be down here. I used it for a demonstration. Actually, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen my swan neck since I did my demonstration. Not demonstration, since the Irish meetup. I've got a really sad looking rusty one here that is a, I'm afraid and ashamed to say it's a crown one, but it took the brunt of the, I might try that. It took the brunt of the flood damage when got it. I'm just going to try and clean it up a bit. You can't sign up on the phone. Oh, okay. Okay. That might be the case. I don't know. It might be a YouTube thing that you can't. I'll check it, see if there's any settings, and I'll fix it later on if that is the case. And my apologies if that is the case. Right, let's see if I can get this. I'm not going to bother putting it into a handle. I'm going to just see if I can get this in here. So this is basically the Crown's version of the Hope. It just has a slightly bigger cutter. I think it's an 8mm rather than a 6mm. Now I'm sorry about the vibration, folks. Thanks so much, Jeff. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. Jeff Banana. You will all be added to the front page as well. And there'll be links. And if you look in the description, you'll see I've linked Anna Banana, all her social media. I didn't put the owners on because I added her as a banana without telling her, and I was half expecting her to say, will you take me off as a banana, please? So I will add the owners. Now, that is getting that nice. It's not, the join button is normally kind of, it would be in the front page of my channel. Do you know, if you were to search the channel, that it would be there, and normally it's at the bottom most videos. Okay, so we're getting there. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Hopefully I muted that, did I? Sorry? Jean, thank you very much for joining the Banana Bunch. Jean Banana. I'll go back. Thank you so much for joining, folks. It's really, really much appreciated. It all goes towards helping the channel. Materials and stuff like that. But not only that, I'm looking forward to having fun with you all and doing the extra little videos and stuff and having a bit of a laugh behind the scenes. I like that kind of thing, you know? And everybody that's just joined the Banana Bunch, if you want to follow me on social media, I know most of you are anyway. If there's anything that you want to ask me or you want to see demonstrated, or if you have a question to do with anything, just get in touch with me and I'll either upload a private little video for you or for the members, or I'll do a live for you all, and we can cover any questions. Maybe we can do like a live a month, answering questions and doing a Q&A and stuff. That'd be fun. Good night, Damo. Thank you very much for joining. Really appreciate it. Okay. Thanks a million, Wayne. Thank you. Are you not snoozing yet? Okay, so what I've got now is I've got the front here is quite thin, and then I've got a bit of a ridge in the middle, and then I'm quite thin coming to the back. So I've just got to get rid of that ridge in the middle, and I'll do that with the hope. I hope. See what I did there? I really wish I could have flipped the mic over so that people could hear that. Singing. Might be able to. Who knows? No, I can't do that. I just about work out how to go live every week. I'm not that technical. Banana bunch. Thank you very much, Jed. Zed, sorry, not Jed, Zed. Thank you. Jed. I know a guy called Jed, and that just came out just automatically. Which reminds me, I think I got a message, Jed, actually. Not Zed, but Jed. Oh, that got rid of the little bump in the middle, I think. It's hard to know how thin I've got. I don't think I will get my calipers in there. I'll try, but I think it'd be very difficult. Maybe I will. Oh yeah, I will. All right, so there is a trick to this. You measure the width of the caliper to about, I normally do it to about 20 millimeters. And you slide it in. Then you measure from the edge of your caliper to the side of the wall, which is hard to do because it's a tape measure and they're pants. Okay, so I think I'm around about, oh, I'm very thin at the bottom. That's good. Coming round to the middle, I'm about 15 mil in the middle, and then at the front edge here, I'm about 17 mil. So still a little bit to come out in the middle. And then as far as I'm going to go, I think, for this practice piece. I don't want to spend all night just hollowing a bloody sphere. A bloody sphere. Hi, Blair. Did anybody else get an image of Blair popping out like a tortoise out of his shell? Hello, everybody. And just disappearing into the shell again. Maybe it was just the way that the owner read it to me. But... Hello, everybody. You know, like the tortoise and the hare story. That character, the tortoise, has kind of that. Oh, yep. How you doing, everybody? Okay, I'll shut up now. I'm trying not to make a funnel sphere. Is there such thing as a funnel sphere? All right, I think that's pretty good now. To be honest with you, it's enough. Curves around there, lovely. Just a little bit at the front here that I'm going to get with the swan neck, and then we're good. yeah. It's only the bossy ones that go blue. Yeah. That right, Leona? I really don't need you to be saying that in my ear right now, Leona Faye. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, that's going to break, Steve. Especially as you're always right. Someone's already... Dart loves it when you get angry in my ear. Okay, so it's the app that's not showing it. Okay, I gotcha. Right, tiny... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But I'm going in again. Ah, Yona. Oh, does everybody play Operation? You know that game, Operation? It's just like hollowing with the Faye in your ear. Just every time I just go to put the tool, you know, I'm spinning at about 2,600 revs a minute, right? And I'm just putting a tool just into the front of the hollow form, and I'm literally working with not even half an inch hole, and I'm just in, and she, oh, that's gonna break. I wouldn't do that. Oh, that's very, oh, that hole's jagged. Oh God! Now I shall clean up my jagged hole. Like that. Lovely. Perfect. I've stopped. I've stopped. Don't panic, everybody. Now I can do a little bit of sanding on the outside, and you'll all love that, won't you? Go. Right. Let's do a little bit of sanding. I am going to put my mask on for this. Only a paper one, but I am going to put a mask on because it's the fine stuff that'll kill you. Or if it doesn't kill you, it'll give you a slow, yucky way of going. Right. Got quite a good finish on that. It's not too bad, so I'm going to start with 400. No, I'm not. I'm going to start. Oh, the onion's put me in a silly mood now. Damn it. Let's start with 100 and we'll go from there. Bye bye, Simon. Thank you very much for joining. So my plan with this sphere is that it will be kind of, I want to try and make it look like it's floating in the middle of whatever art piece it is that I do. I'm doubting that whatever we're going to do is going to be finished, but I'll stay on until people have had enough. I'm never in a rush. I haven't got work tomorrow, so. It certainly looks like my work is going to be a different kind of environment when I go back in September, judging by the news this evening. Going to be extra teachers and all that kind of thing. It's going to be a very strange environment indeed. But hey, we've all got to adapt and overcome. Sorry, folks, I'm just looking for my 120. Ah, here we go. If anybody's got any ideas that they want me to try on this piece, you can shout them out. I'm willing for crowd participation. If you'd like to see me add anything to an art form. We've got a hollowed sphere now that I will probably pierce in the top edge. I'm not going to pierce the whole thing, but I might not pierce it at all. I might just, because the weight has been reduced out of it now, I might just pass something through the middle of it, like a finial or something. I had a big crack in the side, Reuben. Yeah, that's my kind of art. Whack it with a hammer. Whack it with a hammer and then set fire to it. Reuben's always on my page. Okay, I'll go with a bit of this. I feel a bit of a mark on that. It's probably where I've gone through it or something. Yep, there's a hole. There's a crack. That's what it is. A crack and a hole. So I will be piercing this. I thought I could feel something when I was putting my hand on it. It's all right. All adds to the piercing. It means that I'm thin enough anyway for piercing. Right, where is my final papier? I should have some 240 around here somewhere. Ah, it's right there, right in front of me snozzle. Not 240, it's 220 actually. sand very carefully towards the back, because if it's shown a hole in one, I wonder why it's only showed in one point now. You'd think that if I turned it too thin, that would have just fallen in half, wouldn't you? I think what it is, it's a, yeah, the form of the wood. This is the grain spinning around here, and you see there's like a big knot here. There was a small knot back here as well, and I think what's happened is the knot, I've gone so thin on the inside that the knot's fallen out of it. That's probably what happened, because my thought would be that if this was thin all the way through here, then I'd have a line showing here now, and this bit would literally fall off, because I've done it before, so I know what it's like. Yeah, so I'll be piercing it anyway, or I'll be doing something with it now that it's got a hole in it. So, and the good thing about Artform is that you can play with it as much as you want. Okay, that's sounded quite nicely now. Just get rid of a couple of them radial lines. I think that's what it is though. It's either a crack that's formed and then the edge has fallen out of it, or it's an inclusion. Okay, we'll take this mask off again now. And look at that, just wearing the mask just for that short amount of time. That's how much I could have breathed in. Right, we're going to put some sanding sealer on that now. Do you see that little hole? Never mind, it happens. Oh, put your mask on, Yvonne. Sorry, is the dust getting annoying you? Oh, it's very windy outside now. I just heard a piece of Leona's shed take off. No, the one you gave me. Not yours. It's all right. I'll go and pick it up. I'll go and pick it all up in the morning. Right, bit of abrasive paste. And I'm not going to put any finish on it, because if I'm going to be piercing it, I don't want any wax and stuff in my way. I'm just going to do this to get a bit of shininess on it. Pardon? Oh, so it was really thin all the way along. Told ya. That's all right. That's still going to be an Artform. I'm still going to use that because I like the way it looks. Look at that, the way it's broken. It actually cut my finger when it broke. But now I've got I've got this and I've got this. So what I'm going to do is I'll incorporate that into the Artform, and I'll have that like it's broken away, and then I'll have a finial coming between the center of it and coming out through the top. So that's what I'm going to do, because the way it's broken, it's kind of torn it away here. I like it. It's feathered it. So I'm going to make the best of a bad situation. I actually got it sanded there before it broke. So right, I'm going to put that over there, and then I'm going to hollow out what's left here. That's the whole point of this, is I wanted to see how far I can push myself. I've not done these. I've not hollowed many. The only spheres I've hollowed really was the sphere in a sphere, but that's the sphere inside a sphere inside a sphere that I did, which is up there somewhere. But that isn't the same because you're not removing all the material. So now I can hollow this. Do people understand the concept that I was just talking about there? What I'm going to do, I think it will look cool. Maybe people won't think it's cool. That's what I'm going to do. I don't throw away. Sorry? Yes, I'm going to do what's in my head. Yeah, it makes head in my sense, yeah. Now it's not going to do it. Leona's more devastated than I am. It's all right. I'm still going to make something out of this. I'm not going to give up. Yeah, I'm still going to use the cup. I was night, Christine and Michael. I love that. Well done for fecking up. We're off. Oh. I like that. Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern 2 zombie. Oh, you know. What are you going to do? I blame the owner. She should have told me to stop. That's funny. That's so funny. Like, it should have been me going, oh no, but what I heard in my ear was, oh no, you didn't. Now, I might not use this piece, but while it's in the chop, I'm gonna do this, because at least I've got the option of using it later on. I do need to obviously clean up its edge because it doesn't look like a nice feather now. It looks like a mullered lump of wood. What did you say it looked like? Leona! Wow. Wow. I might actually I might actually cry, you know. Leona says it looks shit. I want an honest yes man. Honesty or a yes man. Right, where's me broken bit? Let me. This is still going to work. I'm telling you. What I've got planned, it's going to look like a sea. It's going to look like a sea anemone coming out off of the. It's Ruben. I'm doing a sea anemone. You like them, don't you? Tell Leona. Tell Leona it's going to look. No, a sea anemone. See an enemy. See an enemy. See an enemy. See an enemy. It's a minute. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they're freaking called. One of them things. One of them things that flies in the water. They look. What did you just? Oh, folks, if you hear the abuse, yes, yes, it's one of them things that you shove up your hole. Exactly, that's what it is. I'm making a medical enema. Mind you don't choke to death. Yeah, see him in a minute. See him in a jellyfish. Exactly, that's it. That's what I was trying to think of, a jellyfish. Oh, God. Oh, let me change the camera angle for you so you can see me totally screwing this up. Oh, what have I started? Leona's going to have to take a short break, folks, because she's actually killing herself laughing here. Oh, some support you are. How am I supposed to turn around? Nonsense going on in my head. Will you calm down? Oh, Lord. It's not a jellyfish. It's a. I'm gonna look it up. Feck yeah, I'm gonna look it up. It's a sea and then a sea. It's not an urchin. It's not an urchin. It's a sea anema. Is it? Is that what it is? A sea anema? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, what a shame. I've lost the call to Leona. Oh no, she's back. Damn it. Jen gave me two bucks for the jellyfish fund, and you didn't tell me. You're bold. Thanks, Jen. She was too busy. She was too busy dying with laughter, Jen. Sorry. Oh, flipping hell. And an enemy. It's an anemone. That's what it is. A sea anemone. I knew it was something like that. I knew I was kind of right. Don't blame me for your sore back. Stop laughing. So all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to bring it down to like a finial on the bottom, and I'll leave that to the side. I might use it, I might not. I have an idea of how I'm going to use it, but it might not work. Are you okay now? Have you composed yourself? I tell you, one day, I'm going to record these shows and record what's going on in my head, and then and then I'm going to do an outtake video of all the stuff that you say in my ear. Oh, NMNF did. NMNF did it. NMNF did it. Oh God. I'm trying. That's a good idea, Ruben. I might do that. The owner live chat line. I like it. You might not be forking bananas when you join it, but you will when you leave. I don't know if you've noticed, folks, but I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Oh. All right, more speed. I'm actually liking this shape that's appearing in front of me. As a kind of base. So to hold my anemone. Oh God, you've started her off again now. What have you said to her, folks? Do I want to know? Hold on. Literally. All that people would hear is, oh, my back. Who? Night night, Anna Banana. Thank you so much for joining and for your support. Sleep well. Okay, I'm kind of liking that shape there. I'm probably in over the camera. Oh no, I'm not. I don't like it when it goes quiet in my ear. At the moment, I'm kind of letting this talk to me, and it's deciding what shape it wants to be. Hi, Turkey Leg. It does look like a mini chocolate fountain. Or an enema fountain. It's an enema fountain. There we go. I'm going to leave it at that as a base. Oh, it looks pretty. See, it'd just be a shame to throw that piece of wood away. So now I can come over here. I can use my thin parting tool to get a point where I want to part it off, and then we'll do some sanding quickly. That will do for parting. And we'll do some sanding now. I just think that will look cool up here like this, or even, oh, that will look cool sat on it. I'm going to use that, whatever happens. Right. Sand it quick. Not that quick. Good night, David. Thanks very much for tuning in. Is that David McLennan that's going? I'm liking the stuff that Dave is doing at the moment. He's making some. If you don't follow David on Facebook, go and have a look at some of the stuff he's making. The bowls and stuff that he's doing with the colouring are absolutely awesome. Still waiting for David to do some videos. I think he did mention that he was going to do videos. I'm not sure. A one ball stand. Do you actually have to climb over your lathe to get to the fridge? Oh, it sounds like you do. So what did everybody think of my lovely singing then? Do you want to make a snowman? It's catchy, all right. Catchy tune. You should have heard my kids sniggering outside the door when I was recording it. Uh-oh. She's off again. A Scooby-Doo laugh. Do you want to make a bell cut? Do you want to watch me cry? Big feeties. No, night, Wayne. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I massacred this piece of wood. I promise I won't do it anymore. I'll make it look pretty, honest. Zed, is there something you're trying to tell us? Drop them out, I want to see them. Good night, Jean. Thank you very much. Thanks so much for your support. Keep an eye out, new members, keep an eye out for a wee little video coming out tomorrow. For I'm a forking banana, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. We're all fucking bananas, we're all forking bananas, we're all forking bananas, and so say all of us. Oh, no, it's okay, it's not that camera. It could be a golf tee for a broken golf ball. It can be an anemone tee. You could just get the person that you're going to insert into to stand a little way away and just whack it. All right, that's that. And then we'll go with this last one, and we should be good for a bit of paste. It's not what I envisioned, but it's turning into something. That's a hot... Oh. Oh, ye of little faith. You of little faith. She's off again. I think Leona's given up on this piece. It'd be something. I didn't say it'd be nice. I just said it would turn out something. Now, pardon? You don't like this? The actual cup that it's sitting on, is it? You don't like the flower pot? What? Okay, we'll put it to a vote. So Leona's saying that this flower pot thing here doesn't look right, and that this should just be like a thin stem coming out of the base, just a thin stem. Now I'm not sure which direction I'm going to have this yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to sit that on there and then have something else coming out from the top of it, or if I'm going to have this over it or something, or it's probably going to sit on top of it like that, and then I'll have a finial or something coming out the center of it. But it is too chunky. It won't break easy though. Right, that's all right. Okie dokie. Let's get rid of the flower pot. Don't be sorry. That's what you're all there for, is to oh, it's only you and Ruben. Everybody else is saying it's a lovely flower pot. Thanks, Ed. Yeah, Ruben, that was kind of what I was thinking too, is have the sphere up the wrong way. Yeah. Maybe it is a lamp. Maybe I'll put a little tiny light bulb in it, and maybe I'll give it to my daughter for a doll's house. If she had a doll's house, I would. Are you murdering moths again? Thank you, Ruben. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. Thanks so much, man. You know why he did that, don't you? Because I'm in his head. I told him to. Are you throwing glasses at moths? I had a moth on my glasses as you was doing that, and I was wondering what was the shadow was. There you go. Is that better? Just got to get rid of the donut on the bottom. Should I change the donut or? Oh, I read your mind. You see, I think what I was thinking is I didn't want to waste too much time on it in case I didn't use it. But now I've kind of got to use it because I've spent so much time on it. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was getting really in on it, Ruben. Sorry. I was getting into the zone, man. Let's put a little sphere at the bottom. Oh, you can't see what they say. Alright. I kind of had a thought that that might be the case because when you're setting it up, it's very hard to get the sizes that they allow you. But now I know that, I can fix the emojis. That's no problem. I will have the emojis fixed for next time. Thank you for letting me know. Is that better, Leona? Are you happier with that? Ah, thanks. Just lovely that is. Thanks. I'm just going to be quiet now. Don't be heavy-handed with the sanding, Steve. Anybody bored yet? Anybody want me to finish the feed yet? Or hi, Sarah. You've missed us discussing enemas. You've missed me destroy a beautiful sphere. You've missed nothing really, to be honest with you. Exactly that, Mike. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, that's exactly what you missed. Yona's not feeling this live. I've completely let her down, and I'm a failure, and I'm just gonna finish sanding this. I cry. I'm only joking. We adapt and we over. Oh, it's pretty, that, isn't it? Oh, that pretty. There's a little line there I want to get rid of on the base, and then very good. Right, go with the 220, and then we'll definitely do some abrasive paste, and then we'll leave it at that. Like I said, I can add oil to this later on when I know what I'm doing with it. Exactly what it is. If I knew what that was, I'd agree 100%, but we'll go with tasting dish. I know I tried caviar once. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, it was a long walk to the fancy toilet to go and spit it out. And to hold that in your mouth is not nice. All right. Everybody happy? Put some sanding sealer on that. Just give it a bit of a wipe off. Have I? Yeah. What is a tasting dish? Do they even exist? In Rubin's world, they do. Hi, Bear Woodcrafts. How are you? Derek. Very good. Hello, Derek. You're very welcome to the absolute nightmare that is unfolding in front of our eyes. But it's been a fun nightmare. So, more of a dream, really. You're all dreaming. None of this ever happened. You're all in a faraway land, floating in the clouds. Make money doing that stuff, I tell you. Eva, none of us, and I mean none of us, needed to hear that. I'm sorry. I want to know that as well. Myself and Leona want to know how you milk a fish. Or do we want to know? Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. To all of that. I have a very... Dark, I want to see a video on how you do that. I want that to be your next premiere. DIY dark matter. Come to the dark side and milk a chicken. Oh, we don't want to know, really, honest. Oh, God. I think I just got sick a little bit in my mouth. Oh, oh, God. Can someone start a conversation about anemones again? About anemones? Oh, there we go. That's pretty. I like that. All right, let's part that off. Oh, you couldn't write some of the stuff that gets talked about in these lives, I tell you. Oh, no one would believe you. No comment. No comment on that one. Oh, God, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. La, 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 la. Okay, Leona, take a deep breath, love. Oh God. I'm just. Hi Becky, I'm just sanding off my nubbity nub. Oh. Oh. Oh no, don't, no, that's not good. That's not good. The feed might disappear in a second. It'll come back again though. Might have just thrown my modem across the floor. Is everybody still there? Okay, let's not do that there. Let's go over here and do it. Bye, Steve C. Thank you very much for joining. I'm sorry. I just feel like I need to apologize to everybody now. Oh. Right, so we've got this. Hold on, let me just change the camera. Now we've got to decide whether we throw the whole thing in the bin or ping, ping in my ear. Right, so now, oh, it's dusty now as well. Give that a wipe. So that could sit like that. Or I can have another something coming, sitting on that and coming up, and have this as if it's broken away from this, have a finial going right up through the center so it's held in the inside of this, and then come up with a taller finial. So there's kind of a gap and a very thin, cute finial coming up through the center. And I think that will look nice. It'll look different. And it will kind of be what I've got in my head. So what do you think? What do you think? Lob it like that and just have a finial coming out of it and some sort of lid. Well, I don't understand how I would put a lid on that because of the frayed edges. Do you mean have a finial coming up and then another part with a gap that way then? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with this, like this. Okay, I'm going to do that. I should have drilled a hole maybe. Oh no, it's all right, we'll work that. Right, okay. So, is everybody okay for me to carry on and do some more, or do they want me to stop and we'll finish it another night? You decide. Okay, I'll go on for another hour. Fine, I don't mind. Right, so. Freshly milked chicken. Okay, we'll carry on going then. Let me just excuse the noise for a second, folks. Excellent, Snitters. Righty ho. So now I've got to turn a bit of a finial to hold that. And I have a piece of, what do I have here? I don't want to use a big thick piece of wood. I've got this thin piece here. My phone's going loony, pinging, so I hope it's not important. I'm not going to look at it. Unless it's your phone pinging and Okay, Ruben. I'll try my best. Right, so I have this here piece of wood. Not sure what it is, but a fish, yeah. Ah, an M&M. An M&M. Hi, Lenny. It's probably best that you're late to the party, if I'm honest. Let me work out what length I want on this. Oh, yeah, just about that much. I'm just going to cut a piece of this with my butter saw. We'll not talk about what just happened there. Do you know what? I'm just going to chew through it, and I'm. I've got a frigging bandsaw here. What? I think this saw has been used for cutting concrete blocks, and I'm not joking when I say that. I know, but I've got all the wood piled up on my bandsaw at the moment. It'll take 10 minutes to clean it all off. Right, I've done it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't panic, everyone. I did. Dark's gonna do a premiere. Dark's gonna do a premiere tomorrow night, and he's gonna show us how to milk chickens. Right. Oh dear. Sorry, Lenny. All I could say, Lenny, is I'm really sorry. It's been out of my control this evening. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Not tomorrow. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. That would be worth waiting for, seeing a chicken being milked. I've seen people put chickens to sleep, not as in euthanasia. I mean, oh, that's oh, freaking hell! I mean, actually. Oh dear. Right, I'm just going to sharpen up my skew. 1 second. If I can find enough air to breathe. Oh Lord. I meant that you can. There are people out there that can. They can hypnotize chickens. They milk them. Yes. They draw a line or something in front of them, or I forget what it is they do, and literally the chicken just turns into a zombie. I'm not making this up, honest. Oh. Oh God. I know it's true because Google told me. Google showed me people doing it. Now, Mike, you know, where else would you get it? Oh, the camera's in the way. Oh. Oh boy. Oh God. Do we want to hear this, Dark? This doesn't sound right. I don't want to hear it. Chicken milk. Oh. Bow chicka what? Chocolate milk. Oh God, don't tell my kids that. They'll be fucking attacking chickens in fields. Oh, what's the chocolate milk? Pork and bananas is right. Where would you get it, folks, huh? I want to know who studied chickens enough to know that. Is that what it was on my chicken nugget? I thought I just had a faulty chicken nugget. This is a really, really tough piece of wood. Whatever it is, I don't know. Would what matter? Hashtag nipples matter. Nipples lives matter. Oh, this is very tough wood. Oh, I tell you what, it's good to have a laugh. All nipples, yeah, all nipples matter. Don't neglect the nipples. Right, I need. Okay, Ruben, no problem. I'll leave it available. So 1, 2, 3 and 2, if that'll work with the length that I have. Yeah. Right, let's go with that. Why, thank you very much, Duck. It has been said. Yeah. No, no, Ruben, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing a gentle rub on the tip. Very waxy, this wood. Feels like a crayon too, Jen. It's very waxy wood. And it gets really hot too. Very dense piece of wood. I'm not sure that using a spoon is the best idea with it. Who? Bobby? See you, Bobby. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's too dense. It's shaking too much in my hand, so I'm going to go back with the gouge. Just so I can get closer to holding. I can feel what I'm doing better through the gouge. Has everyone gone really quiet? Have I lost you? Oh, okay. Right. I can hear the wind outside, even with 2 sets of headphones on. It's nasty out there. This is killing all my tools. It's killing all of my tools. Where is my jiggity? There it is. Bear with me, folks. Just going to sharpen the gouge. I must ask Wayne what this wood is. It was a stick all on its own in the stuff that he sent me. Good night, Sasha. Thank you very much for joining. Sorry, getting up early to milk some chickens. Okay, I'm going to move the camera again. A second, folks. Sorry. Have a look over there for a second. I must move my sharpener. I had it set in a place when I wasn't doing the lives. And, it's in the wrong place. It's alright. I was talking nonsense, don't worry. I was moving it because I was sharpening my tool. Don't you know? That's better. Now, this needs to be about 2 inches sticking out of this, I think I said. Oh yeah, sorry, my mic fell off of where it was. Let me go over to the mirror, have a look at my beautiful face, and connect you back to where you belong. There you go, is that better? There's just no pleasing you tonight, is there? Right, don't be like that. I was joking. Right. Okay, so I need to leave that as do I? Sorry, I'm trying to get my proportions right, folks, so that this is going to sit proper like. No, I want about 2 3/4. So So I want to go about there. That's where I want to go. Okay. It's got like a red colour to this wood. Anybody got any ideas what it might be? No, this isn't blackwood. This isn't African blackwood. I don't know what it is. It's actually, it seems denser than blackwood. But it's also very oily or waxy. Xavier. It's got a purpley red tinge to it. It's definitely not Purple Heart, because I know what Purple Heart. It's not. It's more waxy than Purple Heart. Who's that? Sorry, Ken. Hi, Ken. A pole lathe in the woods. I can think of nothing cooler. Sorry, you broke up for a second. Eki. Never heard of that. I must look him up. So I need to come in here. So let's come. It's nice to turn. Now it really does punish the tools, takes the edge very quickly from the tool. But I think that's more kind of the oily grease or whatever it is against it in the other wood. It's very strange. Very hard to stop it vibrating. If it vibrates, you get that kind of spiral effect from the tool. Once I've got this transition, I'll be happy with it. That's the vibration I'm talking about. And unlike most woods, when I'm turning them like this is actually getting really warm in my fingers because of the oiliness of it. Whereas most wouldn't really affect my fingies. It's nice like that. Tanga. I've got some Tanga here in a block form, and it's not. Oh no, I've got Panga. I don't know. I've got a piece of it left anyway, so I can ask him tomorrow. Now, I need to shape this so that the cup of the sphere. Hi, Rob. Yeah, still going. We had a couple of design changes, if that's what you want to call them. That's a polite way of saying it. How are you, dude? Bed shopping. Nice. For yourself or for your sons? She finally kicked you out into your own room. See you, Tommy. Good night. Thank you. Now, is that going to fit through? I'm just going to do a test. I'm hoping it is, but yes, it will. Yoo-hoo. Good. Before I carry on. Yes, the egg will be halfway up the finial. That was nearly a faux pas. Don't want a faux pas at this stage. Can you tell I'm concentrating? Let's see how it sits on. Okay. Right. So now I just need to make this kind of wedge shape so it sits into the egg. So let's go with this. Just like that. Yes, I'm just measuring it. It's going to go like this, Eva. That's going to stick on there like that. So I just wanted to measure that that slots into there nicely. Just need to take it a little bit more. Literally just round off the edge. Right. Just like that. Now that should hopefully sit there. That's it. And that will glue on there. That's nice. Nice transition. Hi Donna, how are you? I won't say the other bit that Leona said because she was a bit uncomfortable. She was a bit uncomfortable in her chair and let me know exactly how uncomfortable she was. Right, so now I just got to make this fancy from here on out without messing it up. Take quite a lot of this off. I like when we get closer to the chop because we can put a little bit more pressure on it. Straight down without the fancy. I kind of want to go fancy now. I've got fancy in the head. But now you've got me doubting myself. Yeah, Easter in July is right. Would the next thing not be Halloween? Now, Neil, no. How do I want to go? I think just a steady detail, I guess, to be honest with you. Take some of this up. Take some of this up. And I'm going to go halfway with your idea and halfway with mine. Always dodgy doing that. Going from the edge. Lots of support needed. And now we're just going to go all the way down here. It's funny you should say that, Dark. I was thinking I'm going to get some chickens tomorrow, and I'm going to give them chickens a good old milking. Woo. Carried away with talking about milking chickens there and nearly lost control of the skew. See you, Jeff. Great. Would I agree with great? It's looking like something, but thank you. Right, so this looks. Got to put all this into proportion. Bless you. You did. You did mute it in time, but I just guessed that was a sneeze because I heard that, and then it disappeared. Right. Just going to go straight with this. Because you see very little of it anyway, coming out of the bottom of the shell. I think that's what we're going to call it. It's better than an enema. I always go quiet when I use the skewer. Because I'm still learning, you know. I'm not super confident with it yet. Getting better, but it does take a lot of concentration. Who's that? That was Mark. Yes, Mark, you're pretty spot on. That's pretty much it. You've summed up the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours, pretty spot on there. Did you know that they make sunglasses for chickens? Known fact that. Stops them from pecking the eyes out of each other. Yeah, they're like little red. Well, they look like sunglasses. They look like little red flaps that hang down over their eyes. They perch on their beak, and they're like blinkers. Same idea as a horse. Don't you know? The one thing we haven't sussed out is what came first, chicken or the egg. Chickens can't fly. Oh, they can fly. Can chickens fly? Chickens can fly, yeah. Not great distance though, can they? There we go. I like that shape. Now I've just got to decide how I'm going to finish it off. I am going to have to drill a hole, I think, for this. So, I think I have to come in. That's weird. In here like this. Whoop. Easy, tiger. Like that. Put a bit of a bead. All the way down to the bottom of this. Is Dark happy with my skew work? Dark's doing a special series for me soon, so I can learn how to be a master like him. Okay, that's cool. Going This is just one. So gently, Steve. Go in this way. That's what I wanted. I don't want to mess it up now, so I'm just going to go in like that. I know it was cheating, I'm sorry. Right, that's that. And then we're going to come in. The curve. In here. Don't like that bit there, so we'll get rid of that. So literally have it coming in like that. And then have this in the wedge shape, so it pushes tight into where I want to go. If you, when you're making the finial base to go into a hole that you don't know what size it's going to be, if you make it funnel shape, then you can push it in until it tightens up in the hole that you drill. Just like that. Alright, that's starting to do its little wobble on the end there now, so that's thin enough. Let's see what that's gonna look like. I didn't. I must do another one. I must do another lady in a dress. I did Marilyn, and then Marilyn got smashed. Yep, Marilyn was on the shelf in the creator van, and I don't know who walked out of the creator van and shut the door a little bit too hard, but it knocked Marilyn off the shelf and she broke. So I've been contemplating doing Marilyn again, but then it was a lot of work and I don't think I'll ever do it the same. I'm not sure if I like this shape at the bottom. This is going to be here. This is going to be it. Do you know what it'll do for an experimental one? I'm going to sand that up and we'll go with that. Because we're here long enough. Let's sand it up. It's made, the eggshell is made out of, did I say it's Panga Panga, wasn't it? Yeah, Panga Panga. And at the moment, this is a mystery wood. So Leona thinks it's Tanga Tanga. So that means that we've got Tanga Tanga in Panga Panga. You couldn't write it, could you? Tanga Tanga in Panga Panga. I feel like I'm learning a new language. I feel like I should have like the Circle of Life playing in the background or something. I'm doing that especially for you, Dark, so I know how much you like it. I'm being ever so gentle, Jen, honest. See that? A lump of oil or grease just came out of it. Really weird. Why are African woods oily, I wonder? Is it to do with the environment that they're growing in? Maybe, yeah. Oh, I must do a bit of studying. Rob's a wood man. Not sure if he knows his exotics as well as other woods, though. Rob's got a huge knowledge when it comes to different species of wood. He's a bit of a geek, actually, when it comes to wood. Not gonna lie. He's a wood geek. This is most exciting, this, isn't it? Good thing about this, it doesn't need much sanding, hopefully. I started off with quite a high grit. Just to see. And you're all still here watching me rub on my wood. Thank you very much. It's always nice to have people in the room when you're rubbing your wood. Yeah, I've never had such fun rubbing my wood. Okay, I think we're going to get away with that. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, I think the abrasive paste will get rid of the rest of the little squatches in that. We'll see anyway, won't we? We'll find out now. Bit of sanding sealer first. Not that it needs it, because it's as oily can be, but oh, that's pretty. Shiny, shiny, happy woody in my hands. Oh yeah, a bit of steak would be lovely right now. Who's having steak? Oh, Mike, so jealous. Steak salad, steak sandwich with onions and hot pepper sauce. Oh my God. Starving now. Have to go and have my breakfast. Thank you, Stacey. Thanks so much for joining. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. You will now be known as Stacey Banana. Really appreciate the support everyone's given me this evening. It means a lot. Good Lord. 25 still watching. Are you all mad? Okay, speed on this. This is where I could probably twist it off of the base. But it's starting to look very pretty good. Sarah, there's I think people were saying earlier that it's hard to do it if you're on the YouTube app on the phone. Now I can see it on my phone, but oh, maybe it's an iPhone issue. Okay, but if you close down the chat for a second and go to where the description is of the video, Next to the subscribe button, it should say join. And you click that little button join, and it gives you some options of how you want to join. That's how you become a member. And once you are a member, it should allow you to see a video, which is just like it's like a what they're called, head scroll now. What's those presenting things that you use when you do talks? Slideshow. It's like a slideshow to show you what the different tiers give you and the benefits of being a member. Now tomorrow, once you are a member, tomorrow you will see a members video going up, just like a little thank you and a behind the scenes type video. And occasionally I'll do private lives and Q&As and stuff like that. Thank you, Sarah. And I mean, there's really no pressure, guys. I mean, it's very kind of you to sign up, but I don't want people donating money that they really can't afford. It's not what I'm about at all. So it is on the Android. So it does show on an Android. So it's an issue with the app on iPhones and iPads. That must be what it is. Okay, so I'm going to part this off now. That shined up lovely. It's very pretty wood. Real sort of deep, dark mahogany colour, I suppose. No, it's not. No, it's definitely not mahogany. I've toned mahogany. Right, let me part that off with a tool. There it is, sim parting tool. Just like that. Lovely jubbly. All right, let me see if I can put this together now. I just want to sand the very end, sand the nubbity nub off. Nothing like I envisioned when I started this live, but it is what it is. Rubber Dub, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. Let me find a drill bit here that's the right size for the bottom of this finial that I've just put down and lost. There we go. It might be a little bit too big. That will be the one. Right, I should have put this hole in when it was on the lathe, but I have got a little mark there that's showing the center, so I should get away with it. Let me flip that camera around maybe. I'll change you to this one for a second, and then I'll flip this one like this. And, there, and then we'll zoom out, and you can see what I'm doing then, kind of. Well, you won't see what I'm doing because don't need a deep hole, just enough to hold this finial. Oh, look at that, perfect size. My goodness, it's almost like I knew what I was doing there for a second. Never. That's got to be good. That's kind of where we're going with it. I think it looks kind of cool, actually. Are you still there, Leona? Ah, there you go. It's different. It's an art form. No one said that art has to look like anything in particular. So now I've just got to put a little bit of glue on this. But before I do, the inside of this egg, or whatever it is just going to get a coat of oil. I'm not going to be able to, I might get some light sandpaper in there. I just don't want to break the feather edges off of it. I just want to get, there's a couple of radial lines just inside. It's not too bad actually. When I've hollowed it, it's given quite a clean cut, so I will get away with just tipping some oil in there, I think. Don't want to squeeze it too hard too, because it is quite thin. Just a couple of radial lines there I want to get rid of, which are actually sanding out quite easy. Ugh, bug. Wow, is that what it is? Yeah, you got to feel sorry. You got to feel sorry for Apple, haven't you, really? Because, you know, they're struggling. Not. Right, a little bit of glue on this before I do put any oil on, otherwise my glue's not going to I always win in the end, Doug. Oh, let me stick this in first. This is a medium, it's a medium thick CA super glue. A handy tip when you're gluing a spindle into a spindle, if you give it a spin just slightly in your fingers, you'll see whether it's sat in there straight or not. That's good. I'm just going to run a little bead around top of this where it's going on. Well, we ended up with something anyway, which is always a bonus than just broken pieces of wood. Wouldn't you agree? Now I'm not going to spray the activator on that because it turns it white. White really won't look nice on that. Blue tissue roll looks much better than the white. There we go, they're stuck. I like that. I actually quite like that. It turned out quite, yes, kind of after I made the mistake, kind of how I envisioned it after I made the mistake. Let me add a little bit of oil into the egg while I can, just so I can run it around inside. It's just mineral oil, and it will just darken up the inside of the wood, soak into it, and then I shall show you the whole finished thing. We ended up with an Artform. That's all I wanted. A bit more oil in there now. It's soaked in there quite a lot. Well, I tell you what, this piece will have a story anyway, which includes milking chickens, milking fish, anemones. What else? Jellyfish. Let's recap this live. And loads and loads and loads of banana bunch. We've got a huge big bunch of bananas now. Thank you. You're all flipping excellent. Amazing people. Right, that's it. It probably will need a bit of an oil on the outside, but we'll let that soak in first in the egg. It's going to drip out as well because I did give it a good coat. But let me put it on the side here, and it's going to be dripping. There you go, Eva. You've got your oil fountain now. That's fine. Right, let me put this camera up so you can see what it looks like. Boop. Zoom out a bit. There we go. That's what it looks like. Apart from the dripping oil. But like I said, that will stop dripping once it's soaked in, and then I can give the whole outside a coat of oil. But I think it turned out really nice in the end. I'm very happy with it, actually. Thanks so much for everybody's input. You're all awesome, and thanks for sticking with me while I got it done. Like I say, ignore the oil dripping out of the egg. Jellyfish dripping out of the enema. Sorry, I had to say it. It just finishes off the whole night. I got to cover this up. Apparently, I got a copyright strike with the slug video. Yep. Is it this one? There we go. Hide that down. Yeah, I'll probably blur it out or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Like they need my money. Well, that's it. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. That is so kind of you. Yeah, I think it turned out well. It won't be on your iPad, Carol, unfortunately. Apparently, the something to do with Apple is stopping people from joining. Sorry. And yeah, because they're not getting a cut of the monies. Maybe if you know someone with a laptop or an Android, but other than that, it's fine. It's okay. Thank you, Sarah. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. You are now Sarah Banana. Wow, I've got a big bunch of bananas now, haven't I? That's cool. Do you know what? That's really cool because I was really hoping that I get a few followers because then I can start having kind of fun with little mini videos and behind the scenes stuff. And it's going to be, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to, we'll have a bit more of a laugh behind the scenes too. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for everybody that has joined the Banana Bunch. Thank you for everybody that has stayed for the 3 and whatever hours this feed has been. Long enough. But we did end up with something. I hope it's shown you that it doesn't matter what happens. If you adapt and overcome and think about what you're left with, you can end up with quite a nice. I'm going to say that's ended up as one of the nicest art forms or nicest pieces that I've done now because it's different, and I really like it. The woods really contrast each other and the shape and everything. It's turned out really well, so I'm very happy with it. That would be literally, you've just seen what happens in my workshop. I don't start out with a complete plan, and I very rarely end up with what I wanted in the end. It's always evolving and things are always evolving, so it's always good to kind of learn and overcome mistakes or whatever. That was a mistake that caused that. I turned it too thin. I didn't listen to the owner. I carried on. I wanted to make it really thin so that I could pierce it and do some piercing and stuff. But now I'm looking at it, that wouldn't look nice pierced, I don't think. With holes and things drilled into it, it just wouldn't look nice. I don't think it's got the grain in it is just too pretty to pierce it, I think. So I'm glad that mistake happened. So it was a happy mistake. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you again very soon. Watch out for a little short video tomorrow to the members. As I said, I'll put that. I've got it half edited. I'll have it finished for tomorrow sometime. You'll see it pop up. It'll be for members only. And I've also got this video coming up. I'm not going to show you the top. I've got this video coming up as a story video as well. And that story video is going to lead into a few fun lives as well, where we're going to have a bit of fun doing a few other unusual turns, but I'm not going to tell you too much about that. And there's also exciting stuff happening behind the scenes, behind me, just there. It's not there, but exciting. Right, okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to stop yibber yabbing. I'm going to grab my banana, and we're all going to join because we do have lots and lots of forking bananas. Thanks, guys. See you again soon. Bye. Bananas. Oh, it's not ending. Oh, yes, it is.